You might not want to hear this, but flow tip number 7 is crucial. Everything is synchronicity, the good and the bad, the comfortable and the uncomfortable. One of my clients always says to me, Guido, life speaks to you. And it's so true. Life is constantly sending you messages and guidance, whether you realize it or not. The question is, are you listening? We need to continuously ask ourselves, am I following flow? And am I conscious about what I want, what I feel, and how I behave? Or am I simply following my old internal script, the one I've always followed, the one that feels comfortable because it's so familiar, even though it might not serve me anymore? What do I mean by old script? These are the conditioned beliefs you've carried with you, habits, patterns, and ways of thinking that were formed by past experiences, upbringing, or even society's expectations. They're automatic responses that keep you in your comfort zone, even when you've outgrown them. The tricky part is that the familiar can sometimes feel like flow, but it's actually just comfort. Let me repeat this because it's so important. The tricky part is the familiar sometimes feels like flow when it's actually just comfort. And as you know, comfort zones are not really where growth happens. But here's the truth, at least in my books. Flow sometimes feels like white water rafting, fast, chaotic, and a little out of control. It can be intense, and it's normal to feel like you're being tossed around by the current for a moment. But the peaceful stream that comes after those rapids is absolutely worth it. Flow is always guiding you toward that calm after the storm. Life speaks to you, and everything is synchronicity. Stay aware of whether you're really in flow or just following an old script, even though it might not serve you anymore. It might feel intense at first, but the calm that follows is your reward. So for today, take a moment to reflect on this. Where in your life are you mistaking comfort for flow? What recent synchronicities have you noticed, and how did they push you out of your comfort zone? Did you follow anyway? Are you willing to ride through the rapids to get to the peaceful stream? Remember, life is always speaking to you, and it's all just part of the process.